I don't even need that.
Why do you not need that?
Because when you're traveling under the Constitution of the state of
But
California,
you said you were parked.
I'm also a traveler. I said I was, I said I was a traveler.
Okay. So when
And when I do drive,
when your car is parked in a public
I
parking
do
lot
when
that's open to the public, it has to display a license plate or a documentation showing the VIN number, which your car has neither. So I can legally come talk to you since you're in the car, right? Are you the owner of this car?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Do you have documentation to show that you're the owner of this car?
Yes, I do.
Can I see that? Otherwise, my next step is to either tow the car, unless you can provide proof that you are the owner and that this car is registered to travel through the states.
I can travel freely without any impedance from government officials whatsoever. No, it's not a belief. Also, you want me to read you the law?
Can you show me proof of the car?
I could show you the proof of law, and I could show you your bullshit.
I'm trying to avoid here, sir. What is your name?
I don't have a name.
Okay. Okay, you don't have a name. If you cannot provide any of this stuff, my next step is having someone come out here, another backup officer, out of his car, whether by breaking the window or you cooperating, and likely be placed under arrest.
Wow, so you're going to actually assault me and use violence?
I don't want to.
Well, it sounds like you want to.
I'm gonna shut our window. Is that
That's violence, bro. That's terrorizing property.
You wanna avoid all that?
You right there, you're violating your oath.
And are you under the influence of anything right now?
No, I am under the influence of truth, bro.
No, it looks like you're under the influence of something.
I'm not under the influence. But look at this. I have your paperwork. I want to just tell you that you don't even want to listen to the law if I was to present it. Here's the presentment. I will show you my temporary. Yes, it is in this car. I do have it. I just
saw in that folder.
Did you?
Yeah.
I do. It's good till June 30th.
Okay. Yeah, I think flip out. Go past that page. Past that. Go past that. So are you on probation right now?
I'm on involuntary.
You on involuntary?
Or what do they call that? Summary? Not even summary. It's informal. Yes.
There you go. That stuff right there. Yep.
Well, this is my temporary operating permit.
Okay. And then let me see your probation stuff.
That's all I have is just this paperwork.
Okay.
I'm informal.
I need to determine that since you are on probation. I don't know whether you're on formal or informal.
Oh, okay. Here's the probation order.
Okay, let's take a look at that. Cool. Thank you. Robert Hughes.
Gorbald, I have an ID and a driver's license. I'm legit.
Okay.
I was just, a little on defense for just being pillaged when not even...
I didn't even... Dude, I just came here because you had no license plate on your car.
Here's my Class A driver's license.
Are we going to be good from this point on?
I hope so.
All right.
I'm obeying with you guys. I'm submitting this. I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just watching YouTube. I had the day off.
Alpha 173 5362. That's a Gorbald. Did I say it right? Did I say it? Gorbald?
Gorbald.
Gorbald. You still living on Bolsa Chica?
Yeah.
What happened to the VIN up on the windshield?
The crackhead that installed this windshield lost it. That's what you get when you spend 120 bucks for a windshield.
Sounds good for me. Taught you a lesson?
Pretty much. Now, since you're taking my time, can I show you a little bit?
Hang on a second.
Okay. I don't own a gun.
So far he's good for. Why did you say that in the past?
What? What did I say?
Apparently threatened harm against officers back in the day? They piss you off? That officer piss you off back in the day?
Which one?
I don't know who it was.
So I want to explain this so that you have a better understanding.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm filing to become a secured party creditor.
Okay.
Do you know what that
I
is?
have no idea what that is.
Okay, that's when you pull someone over,
Okay.
and they just give you their identification, and you could pull them over for no license plate,
Right.
possibly.
Right.
Okay, and then you get on the radio to run their identification, and the radio comes back: release detainment immediately, or you can be sued for wrongdoing.
Okay.
That is the
Is that
secured
what
party
you want to
creditor.
become that?
Yeah.
An advocate or a... What do you want? What is it?
That is actually legally changing my status as in legal status from debtor to secured party creditor.
Okay.
And there's no more money in this so-called system.
Right.
They took it all in 1933,
Right.
so they just give us Federal Reserve notes.
Okay.
So there's nothing backing that.
Okay.
So we can actually, if I was to hit and kill somebody uninsured, not registered, no ties to the de facto, the government, that person doesn't have to sue me. That person sends me the bills, and I, with my signature and my social security number, I don't know I've ever seen that lady before.
She's either.
So I'm just, wow, she's on
Let me go hang tight, okay?
Yeah.
Go talk real quick. What'd you need? What are they doing? Okay. Did you go stop that car? Apparently, 925 is harassing, was in the woman's bathroom. He was in the woman's bathroom. You don't know that person, right? That was in the woman's bathroom?
I've never, no. I'm local, born and raised here, dude.
Alright, man. Let me just make sure everything's good.
Yeah.
Is there a VIN number on the door here?
Yeah. But I have the actual red sticker that's supposed to go in the window
Put that on.
because I don't have.
Honestly, if you had that, I wouldn't have stopped.
All right. Do you have tape, bud? I'll put it
I
on.
don't, but I can see if I just open your door real quick. Let me see.
Sure. If that's what will satisfy you, that's fine. Can he come out and go
You can do whatever
snip?
you need, man.
Thanks.
He's not gonna attack me, is he?
No, he's a sweetheart, and I won't attack you either.
I hope not.
You attack me though, we got issues. I'm just a law-abiding, I'm not even a citizen anymore. I jumped off this citizenship. So I'd like to read this to you, and I'd like to put it on the record.
Let me, hang on.
This might appear to be semantics or splitting hairs, but it's not. The whole issue of how to drive without a license boils down to this. In everyday common English, to travel by means of car and to drive are identical, However, one of the biggest cons of the law society is the fact that they have
Calm down.
their
106 is the car he's stopping is related to getting a flag down regarding mail in the female's bathroom. Thank you. Sorry about that.
I appreciate you even listening. So it says, which appears in English, but which is different definitions for some key terms. Okay, so the Law Society, that they have their own language, and it's called legalese. You're aware of that, Black's Law Dictionary. So which appears to be English, but which has different definitions for some key terms. In this case, as defined by legalese, to drive is to go on the roads by a motorized conveyance doing business or being engaged in commerce. And it is a privilege. To travel, on the other hand, is a right, and no legislation can be passed to strip you of your fundamental inherent rights. To state you were driving is to unwittingly place yourself in admiralty or commercial jurisdiction, which is the American flag in the courtroom with the gold fringe flag around the frame. That they don't even teach you guys. They don't teach any of us this. You guys are the most obedient, most organized, most on time, most orderly people of society. Okay? So they got you guys by the hook. They use you, and they don't have me by the hook necessarily, but they got all the firemen on the hook through government privileges and benefits.
What else, sir?
So if I didn't advise other than the no file notation, is returning clear and valid.
10-4. Add the VIN number when you're clear.
Thank you.
Whiskey, Victor Whiskey, Bravo, Charlie, 21 Juliet, 6 Yankee Whiskey, 101751. Here you go, man.
Thank you. So, as a sovereign being, which we all are, you never need to surrender your rights and exchange them for privileges. This is the way societies descend into tyranny. To exchange a right for a privilege is to ask permission for something in the form of a governmental license or permit that you are free to do anyway. Driving is a privilege. Traveling is a right. A privilege is granted by some authority, and equally it can be taken away by some authority. A right can never be, what's that say? That's my writing. Abrogated?
I can't read your writing.
Yeah. Abrogate. So it can never be taken away. So our right to travel can never be stripped from us. It is as fundamental to our existence as our right to breathe. What is the case law supporting the right to travel? Judges have been ruling on this case for literally over 100 years in various levels of courts. Retired policemen wrote a great article citing some of the case law. Case number 1. The use of the highway for the purpose of travel. This is from a retired police officer. The use of the highway for the purpose of travel and transportation to not a mere privilege, but a common fundamental right of which the public and individuals cannot rightfully be deprived. Chicago Motor Coach Company versus Chicago, 169 New England 221, case number 2.
Hey, I'm gonna go back my officer up pretty soon here.
I hear you.
Partner,
I'm glad
you almost
you're fighting some real crime here. But I'm saying I have a right to travel because I have not taken an oath to accept government privileges and benefits.
Okay. Where's
That's
that paper you have for the
Oh,
driver?
the red tag. Let me. I'm just digging through papers. I'll find it.
I'm gonna try to clear up here and I'll head over there and talk to him.
Gosh dang it! Where is that stupid thing?
Careful. I'll advise. Apparently he's been there for since.
Oops, that's my little Walmart gift card.
Returning clear and valid.
Oh, right here, buddy.
Got it. So make sure I don't have tape, but make sure you somehow.
I'll
put
stick that on there so I don't have to
Yeah,
expect
'cause
harassment.
honestly, had I seen that, never would have bothered me.
All right, buddy.
So here's
Hey,
the other thing, man.
Yeah, what?
You're on probation. You're on search and seizure. So the whole, I get, what you're,
On that VIN.
I protect your beliefs.
Yeah.
Okay. But because until this order is,
This is
until you're discharged.
Yeah, I'm going on the court date on the
Okay.
3rd Monday
Okay.
for this.
Okay.
And it's over a neighbor quarrel of calling names
Okay.
back and forth,
Okay.
and it stuck into they're going to put me in a domestic 52-week course and informal. I'm going, and I went, and I already.
Well, it says here you already pled guilty to this charge.
But I had to get out of freaking jail.
Okay. Well, the reason
So
since you pled
listen.
guilty,
Yes.
right as of right now, you are on probation under these terms.
Oh, I told you that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you didn't.
I
Initially, you didn't tell me that.
Well, I
So-
told you I was on informal. initially.
But you're on search and seizure, which we
Oh,
need to know. So.
okay. Well, go ahead and
No,
search
we're
my
good,
car.
man. I'm gonna go.
All right.
Here.
Hey, I'm
So-
glad you found a real criminal while talking to me.
Right. So me.
And I'm glad I got to share a little bit with you.
All right,
And
man.
by the way, ever heard the term in cognitive dissonance?
No. What does that mean?
Look it up on any secular dictionary. And cognitive dissonance is what schools use to bully Johnny for thinking outside the box when not answering the question correctly. So, in cognitive dissonance kicks into when you or I hear new information that kind of awestrucks or criticizes or insults what we've been taught and memorized. That's in cognitive dissonance.
Awesome. Well, thanks for
So,
taught me something.
Yes,
I got a new wrinkle in
and
my
if
brain.
we can all open each other up as brothers and sisters and not
Absolutely.
combatants like they want, because they want me dead, they want you dead. They want me shooting you and you shooting me. And that's not in peace, bro. And we're to peacefully come together and explain this. And God be with you, bro. I pray for you guys.
All right. Have a good one. Okay?
All right. Hey, man, hang in there.
On your window, okay?
I will. I'm going to get some tape at Rite Aid right now.
Sounds good.
Well, when I leave here. Have a good day, bud. Thanks for catching perverts.